Ladies and gentlemen, the Star Trek 4 truck, and last I left off, I was debating on do I really need to cut the bed down and then extend it, because it really is longer, and I kept thinking I wanted to keep it simple, but didn't want to go too overboard on it. So yes, I decided to cut it down, and I did. I cut the bed here basically 3/4 of an inch. Since we're America, we still do imperial numbers. So roughly there, 3/4. I just basically whacked the front end off, extended it with styrene, and got to sand everything to sand it down and get the shape. I could have, if I wanted to, you see the slats, take a piece of styrene strip and just line it up. But I cheated, and I took corrugated styrene and just cut it out and get it to fit like that, and you got a perfect bed. So anyway, there is that, and it makes it longer, what we want. So with that being said, I had to lengthen the bed here. I have to lengthen the chassis, the frame here. So I whacked that off right there about the mufflers. So basically we're going to go about that much. And I'll just put styrene square stock, put that on there, and glue that down, and we'll be good to go. And for the exhaust, I'll just take some styrene tube and blend it together, because it's going to be on the ground, not going to see much. So as long as it looks like it, that's all that matters. And so got to do that part. So I did figure out how to extend it, figured out on the frame where to cut to make it longer, but what to do on the sides. When you now I could let me show you here. I could easily, and I'm not the best at it, glue the fenders on and then like sculpt the rest of it on, which might look good, might look look like someone trying to hammer it out with epoxy sculpt. So I had a better idea, and I was either going to do one of two ways. I was either going to vacuum form the fender part here and just cut it out, which I may end up doing, or I took some one thing about mold making, I miss it and I don't either. And the part that I don't miss is the slave labor work, pouring and everything. But the thing I do miss is I always had resin and rubber on hand all the time. But anyway, I do keep the putty. I do like the putty stuff. It's for little things, things just don't want to waste real rubber on, So I made a mold of the front here, because I need 3/4 of an inch on this. So it makes a nice little mold. Of course, got the gas tank on there, which is no big deal. Even if it's got air bubbles, it doesn't matter, because you're going to sand it, and you just need I just need the basic shape, because I need to blend 3/4 of this onto here. So what I'm going to do is one of two things. I'm going to try, which will probably work because I've done it before. We're going to mix up, find a readable one. We're going to mix up epoxy sculpt, and we're going to put that in there and basically hollow it out and let that cure. Glue the epoxy sculpt onto the end here and blend it together. Or if that don't work and I don't like that, I'm going to put this in a vacuum form, and I'm just going to vacuum form that real quick and then cut the styrene part off, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But I wanted to try the other method first, see if I liked it, and or if it was easier to do such thing. But anyway, that is where I am on the Star Trek 4 pickup truck. And someone did ask somewhere on the social medias, you have to have, for me, you have to have 3 kits. You got to have the GMC for the cab and the body, or excuse me, the cab and the bed. Got to have the Chevy for the Chevy parts, the grill and all that, but you need the basically the 72 Chevy for the wheels and the hubcaps, and I wanted this kit because the reason why I bought it, the wheels were a bonus. I actually bought it because it comes with the Coca-Cola machine, which is I think the $32 for a Coke machine, which hey. The shed needed a Coca-Cola machine. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for next exciting episode.